Glory to Jesus Christ, and welcome to St. Cyril Methodius Ukrainian Orthodox Church in Madison, Wisconsin. I'm Father Gregory, the pastor. It is Sunday, June 16th, the last Sunday of before Pentecost, and the Sunday of the Holy Fathers, the First Ecumenical Council, and it's also Father's Day. So happy Father's Day to all the fathers, grandfathers, spiritual fathers, and godfathers out there. Wanted to talk to you today a little bit about the First Ecumenical Council, and that was the council that condemned the arch heresy of Arianism. And Arianism, or the teaching of the priest Arius, was that Jesus Christ was not in fact God, but rather the most glorious of all God's creatures. There was a time, Arius said, when the Son was not. This is important because the church reflected on Arius's teaching and concluded, in the words of St Athanasius the Great, who I'll come back to in just a moment, that which is not adopted, or that which is not assumed, rather, is not saved. And what they meant by that is that anything that wasn't brought into God, anything that God didn't take onto himself from our humanity, remains unredeemed. For Arius, Jesus was a beautiful and glorious offering, but he wasn't God. And so that estrangement caused by Adam between us and humanity isn't healed precisely because God never really actually enters into our life. We remain estranged from God because our life remains outside the life of God because of sin. So Athanasius says that, again, that which is not assumed is not redeemed. That which God doesn't take onto himself from our nature doesn't get redeemed. Or if Jesus isn't God, in other words, then our nature isn't deified. It's not sanctified. It's not made holy. It's just an illusion. One of my professors in college drew a great conclusion from that. He told me, which I think was a dangerous thing to say to a 20-year-old boy, remember the example of St. Athanasius. Sometimes it is the whole rest of the world that's wrong. At the time leading up to the First Ecumenical Council of Nicaea, the whole world was Arian, at least as far as it seemed, except for St. Athanasius. He was that one solitary voice who defended the Orthodox faith regardless of consequences and the risk to himself. Really and truly, what I was being told is not to imagine somehow that I'm smarter than everyone or that I know better than everyone, but rather to have the courage of my convictions to remain faithful to Jesus Christ, even when the world around me tells me that I shouldn't. The world will tell me to compromise. St. Athanasius reminds me, never compromise your faith. Never separate yourself from God become man in Jesus Christ. That really is the conclusion or the lesson of the First Ecumenical Council. This is the lesson of the life of St. Athanasius and his teaching. Often we hear people say that at Nicaea, the church adopted the faith of Constantine, that somehow it abdicated the gospel and adopted Greek philosophy instead. But again, this is simply foolishness. The fathers of the First Ecumenical Council included many men who were persecuted and maimed for their faith in Jesus Christ, for the very faith that we proclaim today as Orthodox Christians in the creed that we recite or sing at liturgy. So remember the example of St. Athanasius. Sometimes the rest of the world is wrong, at least when the world is telling you to betray Christ, deny Christ, or compromise your faith in Jesus Christ. Well, if you want to learn how to be dangerous, why not come to St. Cyril Methodius Ukrainian Orthodox Church at 1020 Regent Street in downtown Madison, and learn a little bit about the Orthodox faith. Learn what it is to profess God become man in Jesus Christ, and for our humanity to be taken up into the very life of God. If you're not here in the Madison area, maybe try to find an Orthodox church where you are and attend liturgy this morning. But whatever you do, I hope you have a very good morning. And to the dads out there, I hope you have a good Father's Day. And to everyone, God bless and keep you, and may you be faithful in all things to Jesus Christ. All right. God bless you all, and gotta go to work. Bye-bye.